In a significant twist of developing stories, a new report suggested that the knee injury Seth Rollins appeared to have suffered at WWE Saturday Night's main event was a work. The angle was reportedly designed to fool both fans and many people backstage within WWE. In one of the wildest stories, according to Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer, multiple sources have stated that the injury was a planned storyline angle. Now, this report collaborates with what John Pollock of Post Wrestling was told last week before the event took place. It was noted that both talent and production staff was largely kept in the dark and were worked into believing that this injury was a legitimate one to sell the angle. Now, Alvarez noted that according to one person, Seth Rollins did have a minor knee injury going into the event, so the claim that he was hurt is somewhat true, but nothing that would keep him out of action for much time at all. The goal is reportedly to convince fans that Rollins will be out of action for a long period of time, setting the stage for him to make a surprise early return to cash in Money in the Bank. Now, Rollins' recent appearance on The Rich Eisen Show, where he discussed being out for an extended period of time, is now being viewed as part of the storyline. If this storyline plays out as reported, Rollins could cash in Money in the Bank at any time. Now, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line at SummerSlam when Gunther defends it against CM Punk. Rollins could potentially insert himself into that situation or wait for the outcome of that match before cashing in. What's going to be interesting is Seth Rollins has been in a feud with CM Punk. So you would really think that this would line up perfectly for WWE to make such an epic moment. I don't agree with the move. I think playing the boys and playing the roster is not a good idea, but clearly they're going with this. AEW will be without one of its biggest stars because according to a new report by Fightful Select, Will Ospreay is taking time off from All Elite Wrestling following AEW All In Texas. He was involved in the main event of that show, and he was attacked by the Death Riders. And this is done to write him off of television. Because according to the new report, Will Ospreay has been working banged up recently and will be taking a hiatus to heal from his injuries. Those spoke from Fightful, they say that he's going to be out of action for over a month, though the exact timetable for his return is not known. Now, this is going to be a big loss for AEW because Will Ospreay, one of their biggest drawing cards, one of their biggest stars, and one of their best in-ring workers, okay? Keep in mind, it was Swerve Strickland and Will Ospreay who defeated the Young Bucks earlier in the night at All In, where it made Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland earn future World Heavyweight title shots while the Young Bucks lost their EVP statuses. Sucks, right? Now, Ospreay, he came out during the main event to try and help Hangman Page. He was overwhelmed by Jon Moxley Death Riders faction and taken out, leaving the arena on a stretcher. With Ospreay on the sidelines for the foreseeable future, it remains to be seen what is next for his tag team partner from All In, Swerve Strickland. After their victory over the Young Bucks, Strickland is now free to challenge for the AEW World title at any time and seemingly before Will Ospreay does, and it gives them a big opportunity. Look, AEW has caught fire as of late, and so a big part of that is because of Will Ospreay, right? When you lose someone of Will Ospreay's talents, both in the ring and on camera, as well as his just presence and star power, AEW is going to feel that. How much they will feel that, I'm not for sure. Pat McAfee has opened up about the reasons behind his recent departure from WWE Monday Night Raw commentary desk, citing significant mental exhaustion and burnout from a demanding travel schedule. Speaking on the Pat McAfee show, the popular media personality detailed the moment he realized he had hit his limit. He said, "I got real tired, man. I bet I hit a wall. I hit one." He described it as a feeling of brain fog and a moment he knew was inevitable. I talked to the others that maybe have experienced like mental exhaustion before, and like as Money in the Bank, was happening, I was like, oh my God, yeah, this is it. This is it. I finally hit it. I never thought it was going to happen. Now, McAfee detailed the grueling travel schedule in the weeks leading up to his decision, which included trips to Dublin, Los Angeles for TST, and Paris Islands before heading back to LA for Money in the Bank. "I was trying my best," he said. And now, wrestling fans know, don't think this, but I was trying to put everybody over. Like, maximum effort every time. The schedule, combined with the efforts that he was putting into the broadcast and his family commitments, became too much to sustain. He said, I think that with the travel, with me not getting back until like 3 a.m. on Mondays takes a toll, and then that's the beginning of our work week. But you add in like my daughter that's really wanting to be around the daily. Now, he praised WWE for accommodating and understanding of his need to step back. WWE is on the other side because they have such a hard work kind of mentality and tribal mindset. They understand, like, people get it. Like, hey, yeah, we understand you might need to take a sleep a little early. He's all over the place in this interview. I apologize. For sure, they've been great. And I will always love WWE, and I miss it. He also gave credit to his commentating colleagues like Corey Graves and Wade Barrett and Michael Cole, and cited them for making the decision easier. Corey Graves, so good. Wade Barrett, so good. For me, at the commentary position, it's like the show moves regardless. So the ability not to feel absolutely terrible for having to take a step back because I'm tired. Now look, McAfee, he admitted that if he had continued at that pace, he wasn't sure if he would be able to handle his other commitments once football season began. I don't think I would have made it. I was eyeing football season right around the corner. It's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive this thing. Since Pat McAfee stepped away from the commentary desk following Money in the Bank, WWE has announced that Corey Graves will move to Monday Night Raw to permanently join Michael Cole at the announce table. McAfee remains under contract with WWE and is expected to continue to focus on his daily talk show and his duties at ESPN's College Game Day at the start of the college football season. So, that is what's going on with Pat McAfee. And look, people are divided on Pat, and I get it. He can be over the top sometimes. He can be a little outlandish sometimes. But he's also really, really good at getting talents over. He is a fan at heart. You can feel it. You can hear it. You can sense it in his voice when he's calling the action. And you may not like his commentary style, but you have to at least respect the guy putting all of his efforts into it. It's not like he's honing it in. It's not like he's not trying to get better. He is beloved within that company. And so it really does suck that he's not going to be around. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. And Pat McAfee, all the respect in the world, he's doing that.